What's up, everyone? Thanks for tuning in to another video. Happy New Year, and it's been a while since I've actually posted a video. Just to be clear, this is coming out in January. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. This is one of the backlog rounds from this past summer, and I picked probably the crappiest day ever to play this course. You're going to see in just a moment and throughout, they just aerated the greens, and by just, like, I'm talking about it's borderline unputtable. So in fairness to them, it's not their fault that I picked this day, but look at it right here. You can see I was paired with two ladies, and this was the absolute best, by the way. These two, shout out to them. Thanks for having me. You can hear us complaining about how bad the greens were. It was like a plinko board is what I think I said. And I preface with that because while this is a quote-unquote easier course for those that live in the Northern Virginia area, I think you're familiar that this is it's probably like a practice tune-up round. I think some of the local high schools either practice or play here, but it's a Fairfax County muni run by them. It's actually a pretty cool layout. The only downside is it's not the most challenging course. By the way, I say that as I get kind of my butt kicked, but I think it plays to like a really low slope and rating. Some of the par fives are like reachable in two, so it's not difficult from that stretch, but I think the layout overall is really cool. Great bang for your buck. I think a round walking is like $18. You can't beat that. So anyway, to the golf. You'll notice that I start off bogey, and it's not a surprise. I three-putt both of them, so the putting's going to be terrible. This is one I have on my card. You can see it plays 330 according to the Grint metric there, but this is a par 5. If you can drive it 250 plus, you're pretty much in range. You do want to favor the left side, so if you're watching this video before playing it and want some tips, you can probably cheat that corner and carry the green if you're a super long hitter. If you're not, just favor the left side, left fairway. I was in the rough, and you can see I cleaned up a 2-putt for birdie. On to the next, and that's one of them, just to be clear. I think there's 2 or 3 holes you can circle as you should probably birdie. I think both par 5s are very, very gettable. And then this one's actually fairly straightforward if you can just be in play. And there's actually a few holes you do not need driver. For everyone that's watched my channel and probably knows, I don't hit it that far, so a full driver swing, 240-ish, maybe 250 is perfect. And then take a look at this putt. It's unbelievable. You can just see the greens are terrible, and here comes incoming 3-jack city. There it is. There's the nice 3-putt. So anyway, and then this is a hole where, again, if you're watching this video for tips, do not use driver here. I should have taken just like a 4-iron, maybe a hybrid off the tee. You only want about 190, 200. It'll leave you like 100 in. Placement is more important than actual distance. I end up taking a drop, so if you look at the woods and trees on the left right there, my ball went in somewhere. I think it actually went further. I just took a drop where I think it went out. I end up getting on with a chance for par, and huge spoiler alert, of course, incoming 3-jack city again. So you'll notice I leave that lag putt short. We're zooming in the camera a little, and I miss like a 4-footer. They're unputtable, just so we're clear. Doesn't hold its line. It's super slow, and it just bounces all over the place. So even though my score isn't where I want it to be, we're going to brush that aside for now. This was still a really fun course to play. Had good time with the 2 ladies I was paired with. Hopefully we get paired with them again. And then this is me playing one of the easier par 3s, and man, that's got to be a better approach. And now that I think about it, yeah, this course is unique. It has 3 par 3s, 2 par 5s, and I think it plays to like 3,000 yards with a really low slope and rating. So really, really good course to just tune up, practice, and get some reps in. For anyone who's just starting off in golf, especially in the Northern Virginia area, you definitely want to circle this and Jefferson. Some people say they're like the sister courses to each other because they're both 9 holes. They're both Fairfax County run, and they're both very, very good and friendly for beginner kind of recreational players. And then that last shot you saw, it almost looks fake where I hit it. It's like a perfect little window in between the trees. My drive ended up pushing right. I then punch it through, chip on, and this is actually a birdie putt. So imagine if I wasn't having to split those trees. This is actually, it's a uniquely placed par 5, but it's definitely scoreable. And then it ends on a really, really fun kind of short par 3 that gets you towards the clubhouse. I know sometimes it's nerve-wracking because the tee box to hole 1's on your right. You have the people on the driving range and warm-up range. It's actually a net, not a range, looking into this. So By the way, what's a more fitting way to end this round than the good old 3-jack? So that's 1 putt. Here comes 2. Spoiler alert, I don't make it. Yikes. So overall, not a bad round. I'm going to blame the greens. Of course I'm going to blame the greens, but hope you enjoyed, and I'm going to have my next video out soon. Thanks a lot.